This is the Business Owners IT Podcast with Anthony Gerasch and Ryan Carter, where tomorrow's technology meets today's conversations.
I am Tony Gerasch.
And I'm Ryan Carter, and this is the Business Owners IT Podcast.
A podcast where we discuss tips, tricks, and solutions for business owners involving all things tech.
What's different today, folks? We have a special guest, Austin Huish, who has been with Unique Computing Solutions for how long?
4 years at this point.
4 years. We've never discussed that before now. We just figured that out. It's been 4 years. But Austin's been with us for 4 years. He does a great job, and he has a small demo for us today. Tony, you want to kind of take us through a little bit of Austin maybe in the demo?
Sure. So Austin, I know Austin a very long time, and he came to work here 4 years ago. He's doing very well. We're going to just play with some USB keys here and kind of show you guys a little bit different. There's a thing called a rubber ducky, and he has written a little program that's going to do some stuff, and you're going to see. We're going to kind of demo what the difference is between a rubber ducky and a regular, USB key.
So Austin, take us through what a rubber ducky is.
Sure. Certain. So this here is a rubber ducky. You wouldn't tell whatsoever just because it just looks like any generic USB key as you would see within your office, I'm sure. But the difference in this is that the rubber ducky is also a keyboard of sorts, essentially. So essentially, how a rubber ducky works is that you put in a list of code into it, essentially, to act as like keyboard typings, essentially. So set up however you want the script to run, and with the script being set up, you can set it to open PowerShell and set it up to do basically mostly anything as long as the computer allows it, essentially.
So this is just like if I were to take a USB keyboard and plug it into my computer, but you've already got your commands preset?
Yeah, essentially. You set up, it's through a website. You have to set up the inject bin, essentially, whatnot is what the file is, and you just put it onto here, essentially. But
All
yeah.
right. Well, you got a little demo you want to show us?
Yeah.
So here, let's explain it, right? So this key has code in it, and the computer's going to think it's a keyboard, not a USB stick. So the difference is this is a keyboard that's all of a sudden going to start typing keys and make things happen.
Yep. So John, we're going to switch over here to the screen if you want to take a peek.
So as soon as I plug it in, it will go through the script, which it is pretty fast, to be honest with you. So let's see. All right, so it is in.
Here we go.
Detects it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, there it goes.
What's that? All right, I can't type that fast. And we just got Rickrolled.
Yep.
So in this case, right, that script ran because there's nothing malicious on it, right? All it did was open up a website and, increase the volume to maximum, right? So that's all that it did. So, there's nothing really bad about it. It's just annoying.
So,
But it's cool, but it showed how, right, it can do it.
Yeah, so I literally just had it, essentially the keys of going is Windows R, so it opens up the run prompt and whatnot, and then it puts in that long string of code of making sure to open PowerShell with that long code of opening the web page here, and also essentially setting your max volume so that it plays as loud as it can, essentially.
So is this something you made at home?
Oh yeah, it is very simple.
Did you make the key at home too, the physical key?
No. Rubber duckies can be found online, and for the most part, rubber duckies are mostly used for penetration tests. For the most part, just to see if I plug this thing in, how far will it go, essentially.
Okay.
So it's mostly for testing purposes, just to ensure if something malicious was on a USB, whatnot, how far would they go?
Okay.
So we all know, right? So we all know that there's two, and everything has two sides, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So you got the good side is, hey, we can use this for penetration. Then you got the bad side.
Yep,
Correct.
We demoed that in our previous episode 62 where we detonated that email.
Yes. So you got good and bad.
Yeah.
So generally, though, these are available anywhere on the internet, except for when you Google rubber ducky, you're either going to get pictures of Jeeps or you're going to get pictures of
there is
rubber
that.
duckies. Yeah. But you could find it if you did penetration test rubber ducky or something like that. Okay. And what are they? Probably like $300 each?
Actually, I think they're $80. They're not that too expensive, honestly.
So $80 for one of those?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of buying a whole bunch of them and have them go to our YouTube channel and then dump them all over parking lots everywhere.
There you go.
Get some free likes and subscribes, become internet famous. Now I got something for you. I found this one in the parking lot. This is just a regular USB, but it says old pictures on it. Let's see what kind of pictures we can get.
All right. Unplug this thing here.
Got rid of the Rickroll. So I can't wait to see these pictures. Should be some good family pictures I lost.
Plug this in.
All right, here we go, folks.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, this doesn't feel right.
I think you got the wrong USB here. Uh-oh.
There it goes. It's doing something. Invoke web. Uh-oh. No, these aren't pictures. What happened?
Well, I think something ran, and essentially, if I go to my Discord here.
Now I think I know who dropped this in the parking lot.
Yeah, it was me. Surprise, surprise. So essentially, this is a worst case scenario, kind of a rubber ducky, essentially. No, don't do that. Essentially, this is, like I said, this is a worst case scenario rubber ducky, in which it essentially you search your whole computer, grab any text files, at which if I download the zip here, yes, please just download it. If I open it up, if it wants to download.
So these are files it collected?
It collected, yes. It collected everything within your user profile, at which the script can be changed, at which I just have it for text files, but it can be changed to Word, PowerPoint, Excel, any extension.
So what happened was we plugged this thing in.
Yes.
It scoured through my user folders and looked for text documents. One's called maybe passwords.
Yeah.
And all my important passwords are now up there because that's where I save them, folks.
Yep.
I mean, it's the only place, right? Text files or Excel.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. So this is the other end of it, essentially, of the rubber duckies, which, like I said, it can be malicious. There are certain things of how this thing ran in the first place, of how it was able to run, essentially. So the main thing you probably have noticed was that when it did the run, it asked for administrator rights, which is necessary for the other coding and whatnot. So the administrator's rights is needed for the remote execution policy, essentially.
Okay.
Most computers set it to default to never allow any external custom-made scripts, essentially, whatnot. So when I am able to run it with the administrator rights and then run that script command to allow the script that was in my Dropbox, at which it downloaded and then ran, it was able to run it without any issues whatsoever.
Well, I'm happy that someone this smart works for us and not against us. I'll tell you that much. Go ahead, Tony.
Yeah, so I mean, you just kind of demonstrated, right? Somebody could take a USB stick in two ways, right? They could write something like payroll information or something on there and place it in the lunchroom, right?
Grab QBF QuickBooks files.
Yeah, whatever. And then all of a sudden you plug it in, and the next thing you know, even before you stop it, it's uploading all your files to the internet, right? Essentially, that's what it's doing, right? So just think that if you could plug that in, and it could grab any file that you have and upload it someplace. The other thing is if you leave your computer unlocked, somebody could take one of these and plug it into your computer and walk away, and everything everything that's that you have access to could potentially be uploaded. Yeah. Oh, the boss went to lunch. He's out of there. Nobody's around.
Oh, Tony, there is like an entire Facebook or LinkedIn users group of people that take pictures of open computers, like at airport lounges and Starbucks. And I mean, they're just sitting there and the person walks away. You saw how fast that script ran. If his hands are that fast to get it plugged in and gone, whatever's on your computer is gone. So make sure you lock that computer when you're not paying attention. Yeah. The other thing I beg to ask, especially your expertise here, Tony and Austin, is that what's ThreatLocker going to do in this situation? It's just a keyboard. I plug keyboards in my computers all the time, and ThreatLocker never blocks it. What do we do here?
I'll go first, I guess. So the main difference between the first one that we showed, which was the Rickroll whatnot, which just all I did was just run a quick script to the PowerShell to get the Rickroll whatnot, and that was it. The difference with the second one, however, is that it went to my Dropbox, which had a external link, grabbed the script from there, and tried to run it, essentially. At which it was able to run because I didn't have any ThreatLocker and the user was already set as an administrator. At which most of the malicious ones do essentially need the access of like external scripts or whatnot to be able to grab more data or try to encrypt your computer or anything along those lines, essentially. So with ThreatLocker, obviously, it'll definitely block it because it's an unknown file and it will not allow it through.
It's trying to push a file up to the internet, so that's almost like a default deny policy.
Yes.
Right, Tony?
Yeah, but with the other thing that happens, right, is we don't allow PowerShell to talk to the internet. So the minute you try to have PowerShell talk out to it'll be stopped.
And you could block PowerShell to even run on users' computers as the user construct if you wanted.
Right.
Now, I do happen to have one more of these.
Gotta stop finding these.
So if you want, so Tony Austin, if you want to pass over that cable to Tony so he can plug in, what we're going to do here, guys, is a quick demonstration of what happens when you plug it in and what ThreatLocker can do. Now, this isn't a rubber ducky. This is just a normal USB key. So we're just going to show what happens when you have a block USB keys. And Tony's just going to go ahead and give it to us here real quick. There you go, Austin.
Yeah.
That's long.
Yep. So I'll wait for my computer here. So yeah, I would never do this, by the way.
John, you got the screen? Cool.
I would never do this, by the way, ever. So I would never trust any of these guys.
Okay, first off, for me to even get Tony to do this is begging and pleading. This episode should have been filmed an hour ago.
Yeah, I tested this before, but I would never do this in real life. I'd be like, okay, I'm not doing that. I'm so bad I have my son Nicholas on his own network at home. So we'll see what happens here. So I got this, got it. I'm going to plug this key in, right? Again, this is not something you really should do. You should know that the key is actually good. But I just got an idea before I do this. We could like go into Target or something like they do with the credit card scams where they take the card.
Yeah.
Right? We could hang these up in Target.
Oh, yeah. You can plug them in anywhere.
People will buy them, and then all of a sudden they'll have because it looks the same.
Yeah.
Oh, so now you're making your money back and
right?
getting them. I
All
got
right, so here, they do the credit card where they
Yeah.
not the credit card, but they take they take the numbers off the back of the gift cards, and then when it's activated, you pay the money to the $25 or whatever. When it's activated, they already have the number off the back of it, and they take the money before.
Oh,
you
jeez.
Oh, it's a big thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so they go get a bunch of cards. They scrape the number off the back of it. They activate all those cards, or they have the number, and then when that card becomes activated, then they take the money.
Jeez.
So when you look at them now, you'll see you got to make sure that's not scraped off.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
You could hang these up, right?
Yeah, check your gift cards, folks. If it's
I'm gonna
if
plug
it's
this
scraped,
in.
don't buy it.
Yeah. If
Here we
I'm
go.
gonna plug this in, let's see what happens. So I anticipate.
Always takes 2 times to plug a USB in.
Yes. Here I go. Let's see what it does. Okay. Now I'm going to try to see what's on it. So I'm going to open up.
There it
And
goes.
there.
There it is.
So there's an example of ThreatLocker where it actually blocked access to the USB.
Yeah, so blocks on denied. I mean, do you want to see what happens if you can get access?
Yeah. So now I'm going to request access, and then the Matt Turpin's probably call me, right?
Well, we'll see.
Or I'll call him and tell him that.
Well,
I need
our
to
other
get on
cyber hero's right here. So
I don't have my laptop.
So what I'll do
here.
is I'll request access, right? And then I'll call Matt Turpin and I'll say, why is this thing blocking me? I act like a business owner would act like us. I need this now, and why is this blocking me?
Yep.
Okay,
It just went away. So you might have to plug it and plug it back in.
Now, let's see here. Blocked items. I'm going to look at the blocked items.
Now, as he's doing this, we do keep ThreatLocker Cyber Heroes here on staff, and we have 2 of them right now. One is Matt Turpin, which you'll see in a second, and the other one here is Austin. So you must be Cyber Hero qualified to work on stuff like this for us. We'll do simple requests. Some of our ones training to be a cyber hero, but they must work with a ThreatLocker cyber hero or one of these guys to actually be able to allow it.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I need this now. Typical business owner request, huh?
Yeah.
There. So now I sent it, right? So
Oh,
I
think your phone's ringing.
yep. Hello?
This is a real.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, Matt. I don't understand why USB keys are being blocked.
Uh-oh.
I have stuff on this key, and I need to look at it, and I can't get my work done. Do you think you can unblock it for me?
Do you have any idea what's on there?
I don't care what's on it. Just unblock it.
I'll look into that.
Thanks.
He keeps saying no. Now he's going to get a request denied.
Yes, so I hope maybe get a request denied. But anyways, there's a good example of how ThreatLocker can protect you. And again, I think that, if I was to plug this one into there, which I don't want to do, but if I was to plug it, it would also be blocked
It would block as it starts to run.
as it starts to run because it's talking out to the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, really, that was a great demonstration there, Austin. I really appreciate it with the rubber ducky. Tony, thanks for showing us the ThreatLocker stuff. I don't have much else. I don't know about you guys.
I don't. I guess the moral of the story is don't plug unknown USB keys into your computers.
Or
Yeah.
just stop accepting them from Ryan.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
accept-
yeah.
accept
Okay,
them from
okay.
Ryan.
2 tips of the week. 1, don't plug USB keys in that you don't know, and definitely don't take a USB key from me. Got it. Thank you, guys.
Yes,
Take us out.
I know something for sure. I think Nicholas is working on one of these to run on Macs.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Luckily, someone here always locks theirs.
And if you don't, you might be buying lunch for everybody.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. All right, thanks everybody for joining in. This is kind of a fun one. It's our first time, so trying to actually do something live and show you what kind of technology is out there.
Yep. Thank you, Austin, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yep. Thank you. Bye.
Unique computing solutions. Your IT challenges solved.